whatever the worst crime of the day is, it's usually either a black person or somebody, a non-white. I mean, of course, white people do DUIs, they do domestic violence, they steal. But when it's something where you pause and go, holy cow, I can't believe that happened in this town, it's almost without exception, it's somebody that's not from there and is a black person.
Hey, Matt Bryngelson, doesn't really matter. He's a racist piece of shit, so you can call him whatever you want. And he's not just any standard run-of-the-mill racist. He was a captain in the Boise Police Department.
I understand that blacks very frequently resist arrest and they accuse you of racism.
It's a script. That's what happens every single time, no matter what the case is. You can catch them just finishing beating someone, and during the subsequent resisting of arrest, the fight, we're called racist. It's during the actual event. We can catch them in the act, and the mere fact that we are catching them is racist. It's 100% of the time we're accused of being racist, especially in this town. When they get attacked, when they get arrested, they're going to scream racism every single time. I just saw an example of it last week.
Matt's feeling pretty emboldened to say the quiet part out loud now that he's retired. But just a few months ago, when the American Renaissance Conference, not turkey legs and dress-ups, just white nationalists in Tennessee, listed their lineup of speakers, he used a pseudonym, Daniel Vineyard, yes, the one from American History X, because of course he did, and he blacked out his face because he wasn't really ready for everyone to know that he was a white nationalist cop yet. But he had no problem being in a lineup of speakers that included people like Laura Loomer, who's so bigoted even Florida wouldn't elect her. But just a few weeks ago, Matt was like, I've got my pension in the bag, show my face. American Renaissance is a hate group that likes to pretend that they have white-collar pseudoscientific reasons for their racism. Not only did Matt speak at that conference, but he's been writing under that pseudonym for their blog for years. In that blog post, he gives us his racist villain origin story. Spoiler, he was intimidated and lost a football game, took that insecurity and became a bully racist cop. Matt then goes on to rant about the African refugees that have settled in our area. I work with that population too. I've had nothing but lovely experiences. I really enjoy getting to know them and working with their families. I wonder why we've had such vastly different experiences, Matt. It's kind of weird. Matt is an equal opportunity racist. He also puts down some of the Hispanic officers he's worked with. Matt is so insecure that he wrote about a time that the only woman of color on the Boise City Council didn't approach him and pay deference. That's because she's smart. She saw you. And you're so fragile, you crumbled like a Ritz. He also said he's had a lot of complaints from his interactions with black people. Hey Boise, can we look into that? And not his buddies at the BPD. I'm not really interested in their internal investigation that finds no evidence of wrongdoing. I think every single interaction he had with a black or Hispanic person needs to be investigated immediately.